Hello all, Jamie here from Jamie Rodgers Crafts, and today I have some very exciting news to share with you all. Now, I'm sorry for the cloak and dagger as we've built up to our big reveal, but some things are worth a bit of a tease, aren't they? And a bit of a build up. And I'd like to think that the news we're going to share with you today, you're going to understand just how important this is to us as a brand and actually us as a crafting community. So with no further delays, let's get on with it, shall we? I can officially reveal here at Jamie Rodgers Crafts, we have purchased and are going to be building back up the Creative Expressions brand. Now, I know you might be wondering, why are they doing that? What's this all about? What's going on here? Well, many of you will know my craft journey at this stage of my life started with Creative Expressions. A few years back, I was picked just off of some YouTube videos to actually represent Creative Expressions on TV and to demonstrate for them as a brand. And it truly, and I know this sounds daft, but it truly changed my life. It changed my mindset and it changed what I could do and the doors that it opened for me as a person. And I was with them for many, many happy years. As you know, a couple of years ago, I sort of put on my big boy boots and left and then opened Jamie Rodgers Crafts. And even that, to be fair, was all from my starting and my time with Creative Expressions. And when we heard that they was closing down, I can't really put it into words without sounding too dramatic, and you're probably all going to think I'm slightly bonkers. But it was heartbreaking to me. It was a brand I cared about. There was a company that I cared about. There are things that this company represents and the way they worked that were deep in my soul and that I didn't want to see end. And the idea that as a craft world and as a community we move forward, and a brand like Creative Expressions is no longer in that community, in this world, to me was devastating. So me and Pete and the rest of the team here at Jamie Rodgers Crafts reached out to the lovely people at Creative Expressions and had a few chats, and we've now managed to bring into our world the Creative Expressions umbrella. Creative Expressions will now be the brand you're going to see us represent as. The Jamie Rodgers Craft brand is still going to be here. This is not going anywhere. This is my baby. This is what I have built over the last 2 years, and with your support have built it to become this incredible brand that thankfully is loved and respected worldwide. So we're not going to lose that brand. That's still very much going to be here. But if you imagine it as a sort of a little shoot off from our Creative Expressions umbrella brand as such. Now, you might already be one step ahead of us. You know, here we constantly work hard to make sure that we keep growing and keep pushing forward. So we're going to start off with our umbrella brand being Creative Expressions with our first offshoot of Jamie Rodgers Crafts. I can't tell you much today, but what I will tell you is keep an eye out for future announcement as the months and the years go forward, because if we can build what I want us to build, within a decade, there'll be a lot more offshoots off of that umbrella, and that's what we're working towards. We want to make sure that as a brand, whatever name you know us as, whatever part of that brand you come into, that we offer you all of the incredible items you need to craft with. And as you've seen over the last year, we've built that into dies and stencils and MDF and pastes and polishes and ink pads and all of those different mediums that we know that you as crafters need. With a bigger brand name above us, we can achieve so much more, and we can bring in more incredible talented designers and demonstrators to help push this brand forward with your support. So in the coming months, you will be seeing lots of new goodies coming out under the CE brand, as well as, of course, the JRC brand. So everything will continue as is, except we're just going to get a lot bigger and bring you a lot more content, a lot more products, and hopefully a lot more inspiration, because at the end of the day, what is craft if it isn't for inspiration? Now, I've tried to guess a few of the questions you might have, and we've purposely done this as a video instead of a live. So I try and stay on some sort of track and try and answer anything that I could preempt you might have. Of course, if you do have questions I don't cover, then please pop them in the comments and I'll do my very best to answer them for you. Now, the first question I had in mind that I thought you might be wondering is, what does this mean for the brands like Cosmic Shimmer and Pink Ink and a couple of the other ones that you might know of? Well, Cosmic Shimmer, as we possibly all know by now, that has actually gone to Katie Sue Designs, and they're doing an incredible job with Cosmic Shimmer, so keep an eye on them for updates with the Cosmic family. And it's lovely to see that everyone wanted their part of the creative expressions bubble when it kind of popped, and actually to see these different offshoots go off to different places and find new homes is really, really lovely. Pink Ink, of course, that has gone back to Kathy and Mel, and we can see that they're doing an incredible job of rebuilding that brand as well and sort of pushing forward into new ventures with it. Some of the other brands that come with under the Creative Expressions umbrella, I don't know all of the answers, but we might just have to wait and see what reappears, either with us or somebody else. Who knows? We will see. Time will tell. Of course, though, it does mean that we will be carrying on and bringing you new products and new exciting launches. And our first Creative Expressions launch will be coming up at the end of this month. We've been teasing for a little while that Gwen Fletcher will actually be launching some brand new products for us exclusively on Hobby Maker towards the end of July. And they, of course, will be under the Creative Expressions brand and will be our first products that we bring to you under the Creative Expressions brand, which are brand new and designed just for us in-house here now at Creative Expressions. Now, as I mentioned, there are lots of plans and I can't go into all of them today, and I can't honestly tell you all of them even if I wanted to, and I don't even know all of them, being honest with you. All I can tell you in complete honesty is that as a brand, we want to grow, we want to move forward, we want to be the biggest, best craft company that we can possibly be. And part of this venture is making sure that we bring you all of that in the best way that we can do. So the best quality products at the best quality prices with the most inspiration we can possibly do to make sure that once you've got your products, you've got inspiration. And to be able to do that now in different formulas with different products that again come to us under the CE name and banner is absolutely amazing. Now, another part that I can tell you about. At Jamie Rodgers Crafts, over the last year or so, we have launched just over 500 products. What if I told you overnight we're going to double that? We're going to more than double that, because of not only have we purchased the rights to the Creative Expressions name, we've also purchased quite a bit of Creative Expressions stock, and we're also already ordering and replenishing some of the items that we love, that we know you love, that we need to see continue under the Creative Expressions banner. So just to give you a little glimpse, and this isn't all of it because I can't tell you everything just yet, but maybe you're thinking embossing folders. There is already a lot of these going to be in stock and more coming. Maybe we're thinking Jamie Rodgers designs through Creative Expressions, what's going to happen with them? Well, I can tell you now, they're back. I've got them. They're mine again. Obviously, when you design for a company, it doesn't always work like this, but usually when you design for a company and you leave, you kind of leave your designs with them. That was their product, that was their investment, that was their way of doing it. And I fully understood that and I fully respected that. But part of this new venture means that all of my products are back under control with me. So lots of them are already in stock. Keep an eye out for more details as more of them come back in stock. We're already reordering and we are going to build that catalogue back up. Because do you know what? When I look at something like this, the rippled poinsettia, I can see that working with our very latest Christmas collection that's just come out. You know, it's all about building and continuing to build. So original designs, brand new designs, and the whole host of opportunities that that brings us just from me as a designer. So lots of different elements coming to us again from my collections. Paper pads, card packs, there's quite a bit going on there as well. So I can't tell you everything on that one just yet, but keep an eye out as we announce more arrivals in what you might know as Creative Expressions card and paper. Wordies, another firm fan favourite. The complete collection of Wordies is on order. Again, lots of them in stock and will be appearing at your stockists shortly, I'm sure. but the whole lot of them, I'm trying to remember, I think it's something like 24 different versions, will all be back in stock with us in the coming weeks. Of course, this also applies to lots of our fan favourite dies. Mini expressions, we love a mini expression, don't we? Keep an eye out for more of those to be coming. Christmas collections, noble dies. The list genuinely goes on, and I don't want to hold you up forever rabbiting on about all of the different things we've got coming or that are already here. But as I mentioned, over 600-ish items are already landing in our warehouse as we speak and are on our shelves ready to be sent out to our stockists. Now, I mentioned stockists. Now, with Creative Expressions, they did have a direct website where you could purchase from as an end user, as a home crafter. We have always prided ourselves here at Jamie Rodgers Crafts that we do not sell direct. We work with our stockists and we protect our stockists. The craft industry over the last few years has gone through a very rocky road, to say the least. And as somebody who's got a little bit of experience of being a stockist and having a store, I know just how hard it is to keep those doors open and keep that sort of till churning. And it's really important to me because I believe that the way that we need to build the future for craft is to make sure that our bricks and mortar stores and our online retailers stay. Because if we lose that and we just have us wholesalers bringing out products and that's the only place you can purchase them, it means there's a monopoly on a price. We set the price stays where it is. I don't think that's fair for you or us. You need a place that you can go and shop. You need a selection of where you can shop from. And of course, when we go back to the idea of bricks and mortar stores, do you know what? Nothing beats popping in a shop, does it? Whether you need a new shirt or whether you need a metre of ribbon or of course you need a die. You know, I can show you this pack forever and a day, but it's not until you pick it up are you going to realise just how big that die is. You can't ask the owner advice if you're not in a store. You can't, you know, all of them kind of bits. I know I'm old school, but to me our stockists are a key part of not only today's craft landscape, but the future landscape. We need that hub, we need that community. So the best we can, we will always support our stockists and work with them. So to us, we do not sell direct, but you can of course find a stockist list on our website where you will be able to find all of the original JRC items and of course all of the brand new to us CE items and of course all of the ones that are going to be coming up in the future. There is so many plans. Honestly, we have spreadsheets as long as the arm goes and longer, full of ideas and product launches planned out for the next little while that are going to keep you very, very entertained, I'm sure. Now, where to follow us. Of course you've come across this video and this could be on many of our different platforms. I'm happy to tell you that we have also, in part of our purchase, we have also purchased the Creative Expression social media pages. So whether that's the groups or the direct pages or the Instagrams, the TikToks, the Pinterests, we've kind of brought them all under our wing, but it's going to take us a little bit of time. This announcement is possibly a little bit quicker and earlier than it should have been. But you know what? I can't keep secrets. I can't honestly thank you all enough for your support of us as a brand to have made us get to this point that we can do this. And the idea of keeping a secret from you any longer just breaks my heart. So I would prefer to tell you what we're up to, bring you into our world so you can see what's going on. But please don't expect it to be perfect and polished, because it isn't. We've got a lot of work ahead of us over the next few months and loads more bits and pieces that we're going to be announcing. But part of this is those pages coming on board. Now, many of you I know already follow us at the Jamie Rodgers Crafts page and are part of the Created with Jamie Rodgers Crafts group. You will see some changes. Pages are going to change around a little bit. Things might alter slightly. But at the heart of it all will be the same team running them and working through them as there always has been, to make sure that we run competitions, we run our homework so that we can inspire you, and we upload our videos and we share with you our cards and we answer your questions. Because again, I know as a crafter The one thing you need is inspiration. The second thing you need is a point of contact. If you want to know what's been used, how it's been done, why it's been done, you need to be able to talk to us. You need to be able to get to us. So for our lives, for our comment sections, we will be there for you. But just bear with us while we get all of that up and running. The website as well. So currently we have the Jamie Rodgers Crafts website. That of course is going to go under a bit of a makeover session and will soon be reappearing with its creative expressions headers, and then of course our sub brands, one of which of course will be the Jamie Rodgers Crafts label. So if you have any questions about anything that I've sort of rambled on about in this video, please pop them in the comments and I'll do my very best to answer them for you. But I hope you can see the excitement, the dream, the passion that is going into this latest manoeuvre. And I know it's going to possibly be confusing because of the craft landscape has changed so much over the last little while, hasn't it? So many things have popped up and disappeared and kind of changed names and bits. And I know it's confusing, so I apologise. And if at any point you're confused and you need us to clarify, or you're not too sure where we're going to be or what we're going to be doing, or what does this mean for this or for that, we're here to answer your questions. Myself and the team, we're ready. We're here to help in any way we can. But just so you're fully on board and know, nothing changes at Jamie Rodgers Crafts. We still have lots and lots of exciting products launched to be coming out under that brand. In actual fact, shall I let you into a little secret? I think we've got like a launch every month or so for the coming future. And then for the coming future, we've got at least one launch under the Creative Expressions banner for the next few months too. So there's lots coming. More than that I can't even tell you about, but lots that's coming. But just so you're fully aware, Jamie Rodgers Crafts is going to carry on chugging at the same speed it's been going, but we've now got this other Creative Expressions one coming in too. So you're going to get double the inspiration, double the releases, double the shows, double everything, all coming from a place of love and care for our craft community. And you know, one of the other bits I absolutely love about this is that I can bring you all along for the journey. And not only can I bring all of you along for the journey, I can bring back some of the people who helped form and create and make Creative Expressions one of the amazing places it has been. And this is something I'm really passionate about. So like you already know that Gwen, the lovely Gwen Fletcher, has joined the JRC team. Gwen's come on board slightly early, knowing that this is coming. She again has kept the secret for us. And she knows this is coming and she can't wait to get back on air and share with you brand new sort of inspiration from the Creative Expressions world. There will also be more coming in that formula as well. And there's just, honestly, I can't say there's more coming in many more ways, but there's more coming in just about every format that we can possibly bring to you. So hopefully you'll join us in welcoming our brand new Creative Expressions umbrella name for our brand and still continue to support us, of course, at Jamie Rodgers Crafts, just as you have done over the last year or so. But I hope you're as excited as we are for what this means for the future and what this means for our industry and our community, because at the root of it all is you, our incredible crafters that have made all of this possible, and hopefully will continue to support us while we build back up that brand that once stood as the powerhouse of our industry. We've got a bit of work to do. It's not going to be overnight. I know when Creative Expressions announced their retirement and closure, they carried over 10,000 items. They had huge warehouses, 10,000 items, employed numerous people. We're not there yet. We've got a jolly long way to go. And I mean a long, long way to go. But we're going to do it. And with your help, we can. And in the next few years, that's where we want to get to. So I hope you can join us in our excitement for this announcement today. Drop a comment, any questions, let us know. And thank you for joining us for our very special announcement today. And I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Bye for now.